If the thought of opening up ClickUp, Asana, or Trello, or some other project management system that your business bestie promised you is the best thing ever makes you want to burn everything down, this episode of Rapid Fire Fixes is for you. Today, we're talking about Google Tasks, the low stakes, low effort, maybe replacement to a big project management system that actually meets you where you're already at in your inbox, on your calendar, on your phone. No new tabs, no new logins, no added costs. Just a really easy and intuitive way to manage all the to-dos and checklists you got rattling around in that brain of yours. All right, so starting with how to use Google Tasks right from your inbox. If you don't see this little menu here on the side, you can just see if the side panel is available. We're going to be looking at this blue check mark here called Tasks. So one of the things that you can do to really keep your inbox clean and make sure that you're not losing important follow-up messages or important tasks in your inbox is just to drag the emails into the task list. Let's just say this first email here was asking me if I could RSVP to a certain event. Well, I'm just going to grab this email here, drag it over into my task, and it's going to bring it up and it's automatically going to link the email. Now, what I'm going to do is just change the name of the task, and then I can put on a specific date and time to be due and push done. So when I am looking at my task list and I'm like, oh, I need to RSVP to the event, but maybe I've already put this away. Maybe I've deleted it. Maybe I filed it. It doesn't matter, because if I click on my task to RSVP, the email is linked. It's going to bring me right back to that immediate email, which is, needless to say, amazing. And just like starring emails or starring Google Drive folder, you can also star certain tasks. If you have a bunch of different emails you have to reply to or things that you have to send, you can just go ahead and star that, and then you'll be able to filter it by this drop-down task list up here. Speaking of task lists, this is really great because it doesn't require you to do a lot of setup to immediately start using Google Tasks. You can just start doing things. You could do something that maybe this is all of my personal tasks, and maybe the my tasks is like business type things, but really it's as easy as dragging an email over here, renaming it if you need to, dropping in any details that you need, and adding a due date to it so that you can remember to follow up to that particular email. Now, of course, you can just use Google Tasks to document any sort of task that you need to keep track of. It doesn't necessarily have to be connected to an email for you to drop something into Google Tasks. So I'm just going to switch over here to my calendar. You can see here that there is a separate calendar here for a task view. So if I wanted to, I could layer in all of my meetings over top of that. But just for fun, let's keep it hidden. So any tasks in Google Tasks that don't have a due time associated, they are going to show up as all-day events. So when I click on it, I'm going to see it here, and this would have additional details on what was required of me. But if I skip ahead, I can see send money to so-and-so. That was another all-day task. I can see here this links to the email that I dragged into it. So again, if I just click on it, it's going to bring me right back to that email. So this is how universal Google Tasks are, that they do travel from screen to screen, Google app to Google app. The other thing you can do here is I'm going to click anywhere on my calendar. Instead of clicking on event, I'm just going to scroll over here to task. I'm going to add in book dinner at place. I'm going to give myself a time that this is going to be due by. And if I want, I will go details. Maybe I put a restaurant link in here. Maybe I do something else and I just choose my task list and I click save. Now it's going to show up in my calendar. And if I go back to this screen, you're going to see that it's loading. You're also going to see it's showed up here automatically. One thing to note though, is just because a task is showing up in your calendar does not mean that that time on your calendar is going to show as busy. So if you are using scheduling software, this task is here, but it would still show me as available, that someone could book in my time. Just something to be aware of when you are organizing yourself with tasks. And did I mention that there is a mobile app for this as well? So within Google Tasks, you can see it's already automatically synced all of my tasks to the mobile version, and vice versa if I were to add things here. So if you're on the go, if you're a person who likes to keep track of things via your cell phone,
Google Tasks is going to also sync to your calendar and sync to your inbox, making it really easy to keep yourself organized with a really low lift.
So if you've been trying to get it together between checklists, post-it notes, and random notes on your phone, Google Tasks may be the win that you need. This has been Rapid Fire Fixes with the Op Shop Show, and I'll see you next time.